Ap 微积分 Ab 2019年真题简答题第3题。
First, please pause to have a look at this question. Based on the definition of average rate of change of a function, the answer of question A would be like this: f4 minus f negative 3 over 4 minus negative 3, which is equal to the expression like this. And the final result would be -1 minus 0 over 7, which is corresponding to -1 over 7. Okay, first please pause to have a look at this question. In order to find the equation of the tangent line, we need to find the point first. As we know, x equals to 3, so the corresponding y value or the function value would be f3, which is equal to, let's say, in this domain, okay, which is equal to -3 plus this one, and the result would be -3. That means the tangent line would be crossing this point, which is 3, -3. Okay, next we are going to find out the slope of this tangent line, which is corresponding to the derivative of fx. The expression of the function fx we are going to choose would be this one, and its derivative would be equal to -1 plus 3 times negative sine pi x over 2, and based on the chain rule we need to times this one with the derivative of this one, which is pi over 2. So by plugging in the value of x, we can find the derivative to be, or the slope to be equal to this one. And the final result would be -1 plus 3 pi over 2. Finally, since we know the point and the slope, we are going to have the equation of the tangent line to be like this. Okay, first please pause to have a look at this question. Okay, based on the definition, we know that the average value times the length of the interval, let's say in this case 4 minus -3, would be equal to the integral of this function. And the next thing we're going to do is we are going to find out the value of this integral. And since it is a piecewise function, the integral would be separated into two parts. One is from -3 to 0, and the corresponding function would be this one. And the other one is from 0 to 4 with the function of this one. And for the first interval, it's something like this. I say y equals to this one. And actually it is corresponding to the equation of a circle with the radius to be 3 and y larger or equal to 0. And then we're gonna solve this integral by using a graph. So y larger or equal to 0 in this region, and the region of x is from -3 to 0. So in this case, the area would be the red region, and the result would be 1/4 of the area of the circle, which is pi times the square of the radius, which is equal to 9 pi over 4. And for the second integral, the result would be like this. We just find the antiderivative. And then by plugging in the numbers, we're going to have the final result, this part to be -a. So the last step we're going to do is we're going to find out or double check the average value to be equal to 1/7 times the result of this integral, which is corresponding to the result of 9 pi over 4 plus -8. First, please pause to have a look at this question. And based on the information of the question, first we are going to double check the continuity of the function at the point of x equals to 0. Okay, and then the left hand limit would be equal to, since here x is smaller than 0, so it's going to be equal to this one, which is corresponding to 3. And then it's about the right hand limit, which is equal to and the result is also 3. So that means the function f is continuous at x equals to 0. In other words, the function f is going to be continuous in the interval from -3 to 4. And finally, based on the extreme value theorem, we can say that it guarantees that f would attain an absolute maximum value in this interval.